In 2019, a survey by John Charcol, a mortgage broker, found that an alarming 8 out of 10 property purchases proceeded without a formal survey. This is likely to be due to a combination of factors, perhaps tight cash flow, misunderstanding of vendors' responsibility to reveal defects, or perhaps misunderstanding of the difference between a survey and a valuation. I'm Tim Clarke, a director at Harrison Clarke Chartered Surveyors, and in this video I will discuss the difference between a survey and a valuation. A valuation is an assessment made by a valuation surveyor on behalf of the mortgage lender to assess the property's suitability to be used as security for the substantial loan, a mortgage, the lender will extend to a borrower. A valuation is made for the benefit of the mortgage company, not the home buyer, even if the home buyer is responsible for paying the valuer's fees. Sometimes, but not always, a surveyor will be instructed to attend site to inspect the condition of a property from a valuer's perspective and in accordance with strict lender's guidance. Not all site inspections will extend to all areas. For example, some lenders don't even require valuers to look in the roof space, which means that significant defects can be missed. Bearing in mind that you will be contributing toward the value of the property through providing a deposit, the lender's interest is not so aligned with yours, as if you were to stop paying your mortgage, they often only need to recover 80% or so of the property's value, sometimes less. As such, they aren't always as worried about addressing defects as a homeowner would be. Say 80% of an averagely priced house is lent out, this would be a loan of about £230,000 against a home worth £288,000. The mortgage company could in theory swallow over £50,000 worth of disrepair before they start losing money in the event of a repossession. As a homeowner, could you afford to stump up £50,000 on unforeseen defects on an averagely priced house? A survey isn't really worried about market valuation of a house. Instead, it concentrates on the true condition of bricks and mortar as well as other things. A survey, whether level 2 or level 3, will give the surveyor the opportunity to inspect the physical property in much greater detail than a valuation surveyor would do. And often this would be done by a building surveyor rather than a valuation surveyor, so due to training and experience, their bricks and mortar expertise will be much more ingrained, allowing them to spot issues which could be easily overlooked by valuers. A survey helps to reveal the true cost of owning a particular property beyond simply the cost of the mortgage payment. We regularly find hidden issues which even vendors purport to know nothing about. It really isn't unusual for our surveyors to find disrepair which, if addressed, would cost well over £10,000. Having this type of knowledge before purchasing can avoid stress and cash flow problems down the line, and can give you an opportunity to renegotiate the asking price, making such issues the vendor's problem rather than the buyer's. A survey will be for the benefit of the buyer, giving them recourse against their surveyor if poor quality advice is offered. This is not the same as a valuation, as the buyer is not the client for a valuation. It isn't the case that you will need either a valuation or a survey. These both have their own unique purpose, and when moving house, you will need both. If your estate agent tells you, as a buyer, that you don't need a survey as the lender's valuer will be going round, this would indicate that the agent might think a property has something to hide, and that they don't want to place any speed bumps between your house purchase and their tidy commission. In this instance, proceed with caution, as you will almost definitely want a surveyor if this is the case. At Harrison Clarke, we don't currently offer valuations, so we are only able to focus on the bricks and mortar, providing you with detailed expert opinion on the property you are buying. We present factual reports, giving you the tools to decide whether the property you have fallen in love with is really the right one for you. After you have read your survey report, you'll have as much access to your surveyor as you feel you need to be able to make an informed purchase decision. If you would like further advice on the difference between a valuation and a survey, our friendly team can be reached on 023 81 55 0051 and will be pleased to help.